Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Getting up there! And it's hoisted clear. Messi. He's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. And this is Hazard. And it's O'Shea. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely bit of skill. Vieira. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And it's Messi. Probing pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Hazard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. O'Shea. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passes short and sharp. Gullit! He's scored! And we have liftoff! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Jeff United Chiba already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. O'Shea. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Jeff United Chiba are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Has a look and plays it forward. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Gullit. Oh, now he can run away with it. And Gullit! Superb from Gullit! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Yabal! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, well measured. Messi receives it in a wide position. And Messi! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Serginho. It's Roberto Carlos. Quality ball. Now it's Neymar.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Yamal. Real chance! And that is high.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, there's the clearance. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Everyone, please.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Jeff United Chiba are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back underway. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's managed to get free. Roberto, towering header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Costa Curta. Now it's Yamal. And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yeah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Showing good feet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Neymar. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Roberto Carlos! Costa Curta receives it in a... And the finish! Mbappe, a player who needs no introduction. Driving forward. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Goes for goal! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai gets over and intercepts. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Howson gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Desai. Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. And this is Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Wriggles his way through. It's played through for him. Yamal! Oh, it's hit the post. Desai is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard makes a dash for it. And it's O'Shea. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pressing high and with purpose. De Ligt makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Yamal's bullish header! And that's wide.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hazard. Roberto Carlos clears without hesitation. It's a really well-measured ball. Valverde. Now De Bruyne. That's going wide left. O'Shea. Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And that is as far as it goes. Jeff United Chiba looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. They're up and running then. And he's well positioned here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Byrne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Fernandez with the clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Vieira! And it's been hooked away. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Jeff United Chiba are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Jeff United Chiba very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Palmer. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's a smartly directed ball. And now the breakaway. Vieira. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Cruyff. Vieira! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Fernandez. For Ferran Torres. He's being urged to shoot. Cristiano Ronaldo! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's destined for the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 4.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Byrne clears without hesitation. Jeff United Chiba have hit a quick-fire double here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aguero. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with the short one. This looks...
And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Palmer. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Jeff United Chiba have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break.
Messi! And that's in!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Inter Milan get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Picked out brilliantly.
Can he finish?
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short, and this is Cruyff.
Vieira!
They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos plays it short, and it's
Vieira!
That's another chance!
He's got a goal! They are quartering themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Jeff United Chiba are having a ball here.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Vieira!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Look at the space here.
O'Shea receives it in a good position here. Lovely bit of skill. Cristiano Ronaldo played out to the left flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Messi. Flings it across. Tries to get it clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 68, Mbappe. Number 4, Gullit. Number 7, Hazard. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Definitely away.
Number 6,
It'll be a throw-in.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field, number 67, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11,
Pulls it
Ibrahimovic.
back.
Number 10, Hernandez.
O'Shea attempts a
Number
clearance.
19,
Oh, well
Messi.
played.
Number 8, McTominay.
Oh, he's having a go! And it's Fernandez. Chance, surely! Chance for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's the shot! Has another go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. McTominay. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's worked it through. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Aguero. Chance! And a neat finish! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 15.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Substitutions taking place.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Nice-looking ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And they can counter here. And here's Ferran Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Rodri. Kubo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Aguero. Real chance! And it's in! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Inter Milan may be down, but not out just yet. Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Vieira.
6 added minutes.
Oh, that's
has been
neat.
indicated.
Oh, that's nice. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Van Dijk. Burn. And it's Kubo. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kubo. Looking to play him in. Aguero gets into a good position. Towering header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano.
And that will be the final act. Jeff United Chiba are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Ibrahimovic, Messi, he's going for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads.
And the shot! Fantastic from Elise! About as smooth as it gets. And Japan are in front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ibrahimovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Roberto Carlos!
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe might just make this. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. It's a sharp pass. He's free, he has got space. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Olise carries the ball down the right. Knocks it into space. And the finish! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vieira. Messi running with intent. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Jeff Chiba are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Played towards the other side. Dembele. Oh, this is a great... Can he finish?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Olise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. And that should get the job done. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic going forward. Now it's Dembele. Desai gets a foot in here. Vieira. That has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Olise. Olise has got himself a free kick. He's not got that quite right. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Dembele scooting forward. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Shevchenko. Japan are looking to break at pace. Messi makes a move down the right, and the through ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Jeff United Chiba are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mbappe is onto this. Shapes to shoot! Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Akanji. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Shevchenko. Olise. Olise picks it up out wide. Towering header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. O'Shea. And it's Vieira. Messi. Now Cruyff. Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. Plenty to aim at here. Ah, such a clever touch. Scholes. And it's made its way to him. And it's been played through. Thuram. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. Tries a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Now this and that has been cleared.
Number 15.
And here's Cruyff.
John Evans.
Roberto Carlos
Number
has it in a
14.
wide position. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Cruyff.
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Bullet! And that's a sharp finish.
Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So could they be onto something here? Vieira. McTominay. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Nicely shaped cross.
And he hits the net. With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
4 added
Jeff
minutes have
United
been
Chiba
indicated.
give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's Dembele. Time added on 4 minutes. Vieira. And that is a little undercooked. Van Dijk. Now Nico Williams.
And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters goes for the shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Right card gathers from the goal kick. Vieira, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proved...
It's Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Right card.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now he's got space here. And a chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gerrard picks it up from the goal kick. Solot. Musiala. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. Musiala! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a delicate pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Besai, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top.
And he could have done himself a massive favour, but...
Diaz! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Diaz is offering a wry smile there.
Vieira gets it away. Oh, he's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That has been cut short. Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's really well manoeuvred.
Santos definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great vision. Solot. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Yaya Toure plays it all the way forward. Hazard running with intent. 15 minutes till half-time. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Solot. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Brilliant from Solot! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the...
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they've got rid of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's Hazard! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Played back. Vieira. For O'Shea. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. The pass has gone astray. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are right back in business.
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Hostility.
Mbappe! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Rijkaard. Played up towards the front line.
Jeff, Chiba are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Vieira is the team's great visionary. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played in.
Terrific effort! And that's in!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
It's Gerrard!
Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Right back in the game!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
O'Shea. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Yaya Toure. Desai. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic touches it back, and that was asking for too much. Desai. Some good persistent defending here. Thuram. That has been slung wide. Into the last quarter of an hour. This is a promising build-up. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's played it back. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. And it's O'Shea. And this is Roberto Carlos. Crosses it in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Diaz! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. O'Shea. Vieira. Very much into the last knockings. Vieira. Roberto Carlos delivers. Tries to get it clear.
Pretty robust defending.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Diaz. And Hakimi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Jeff United Chiba have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Tries to get it clear. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff. Messi. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And here's Shevchenko. Wow. And Shevchenko! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
And it's Azar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Right, Shevchenko. Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Tonali. And he's in a big chance! And he should have made them pay.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's there to clear it. Jeff United Chiba have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cruyff. Rijkaard. And this is Hazard. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Mbappe. That's good play. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. O'Shea. Mbappe. And it's Thuram. Desai. Vieira. And it's Azar.
He'll try from distance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard goes short. Now this could be a chance. And this is Hazard.
Cruyff! And that's in. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Jeff United Chiba are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rooney. Now it's Yamal. Space for him to turn and look. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played out to the left flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's gone loose.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Jeff United Chiba sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. That's a nicely shaped ball.
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Messi. Played back. And here's Mbappe. And it's Rijkaard. And he's taking no chances there. Jeff United Chiba have got it back, and they'll have another go. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vitoria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Good ball, good take. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Played into the box. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Substitution on the field. Number 68.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Messi.
Jeff United Chiba are having a ball here. And he cuts out the supply.
Coming on the field, number 67.
Jeff United Chiba perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 10, Ernest.
Diaz.
Number 18,
Rooney.
Neymar.
Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. Tonali, and it's been given away. That's good running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ekitike. Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar picks it up out wide. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Vieira! Vittoria are looking... He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Rijkaard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pressing high and with purpose. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Looking to... Decent chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Ferran Torres getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Jeff United Chiba are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Added time.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Ferran Torres.
For Merino. Shevchenko. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, can they get him away? Merino. And that will be it. Jeff United Chiba, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Jeff Chiba, definitely impressing me here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Koundé. And he was quick to react. Now it's Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aims beyond the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Desai. Thuram. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to... And a header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Yaya Toure. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Koundé. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the uprights. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Pull it. And here's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Jeff United Chiba currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Mbappe is onto this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bellingham. Mateus. And it's Alaba. Vitinha. Well, no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Mateus. Oh, that's a key interception.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Some good persistent defending here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line. Koundé. Here's Vitinha. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Oh, he's onto this. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Jeff Chiba can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Vieira is the team's great visionary. And it's Azar. Goes down, but nothing given. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé, just past the 40th minute mark. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Vitinha, looking to play, and he shoots! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Bellingham clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Desai, and it's Thuram. Desai. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe, and this is Hullet. And it's Messi. Messi steaming forward at pace. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Jeff United Chiba up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Jeff United Chiba can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Jeff United Chiba leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Yaya Toure. Thuram always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Hullet. And here's Messi. And this is Hullet. Lovely feet. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Jeff United Chiba just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Bellingham. And it's Koundé.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hullet. O'Shea. And he's forced to go back. Played out to the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Jeff United Chiba have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. Now this... Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Mateus. And it's Rooney. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's the chance to counter. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Field. Number 4, Gullit. Number 68, Mbappe. Number 19,
Cristiano
Messi.
Ronaldo!
Number 7, Hazard. Number 6, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field, number 67,
Yaya Toure.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
75
Number
minutes
20,
played.
Ekitike. Number 9, Rui Costa. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 8.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's being shifted off it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing nice and neat. Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Thuram. Now McTominay. Vieira. Very much into the last knockings. And this is Ronaldo. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And here's Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose.
He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
2
sure.
added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Jeff Chiba, honestly...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hops for safety. Desai. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard in acres of space out wide. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Cruyff. Hazard! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Haaland. He's having a pop! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! And Milan have the lead. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rodri. Jeff United Chiba are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. Raul.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too.
Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Drogba gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a shade optimistic. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. And this is Hazard. That's going wide left. Played. Impressive jump! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos. To Thuram. Desai. Boucher. Roberto Carlos. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Drogba. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Thuram makes a move down the right. Messi. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Desai.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to repair.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Cruyff. It's bounced back off the post. Drogba, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Turan. That's headed upfield. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
There will be 1 minute
Ibrahimovic.
added time.
This is promising. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and
Everyone
inventiveness
please
perhaps
welcome
the
to
only
field
things
our
lacking.
Players.
Jeff United Chiba unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And now they can spring out of defence. O'Shea. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's O'Shea. For O'Shea. And here's Azar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice control. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. The cross comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Drogba. And they can counter here. Jeff United Chiba still behind thanks to that solitary strike. That is a great pick out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi! Mbappe, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nuno Mendes. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Roberto Carlos. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ibrahimovic. And a chance! It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Jeff United Chiba are down to 10 men. Jeff United Chiba can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Cristiano Ronaldo joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Cross into...
Getting up there!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving us good...
Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Jeff United Chiba have their third corner.
Number 68.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Spread to the right.
Coming on the field.
O'Shea receives it in a good position here.
Number 19. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Jeff United Chiba will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Messi. Milan are looking to break at pace. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Quality ball. And it's Messi. Jeff United Chiba very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. He is just caressing the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
They've played it short. Now this... Looking for the far post. That's a decent clearance.
Jeff Chiba really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Incoming delivery.
Substitution.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Nice interception, well timed. Milan, they knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Now it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been won straight back.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. Kaka. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Silvestre. Closing in on goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister does well to get it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe, very much a man of this moment. Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Santos definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Cristiano Ronaldo, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Hazard. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Pinches it off him. Cannavaro. But it's Thuram. Desai. Some good work on the right flank here. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. And that was very necessary. Saliba for Petit. And it's Cancelo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's going to go a long way. Silvestre. It's a promising position. Santos with another corner. cleared away. And it's Cancelo. And here's Kaka. He is just caressing the ball. Stood up well to him there. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's crossed into the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bullet. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Jeff, Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kaka. Petit. Well, that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
O'Shea. Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Vieira! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply. Shifted it to the flank. Kaka was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Mbappe is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. O'Shea. And here's Hullet. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Petit. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. And that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now it's Kaka. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just about up to 75 minutes. O'Shea. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Great chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Hullet. And it's made.
Can he finish?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Number 67, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 68, Mbappe. Number
Neymar.
7, Hazard. Number 4, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 11,
Roberto
Ibrahimovic.
Carlos.
Number 20, Ekitike.
And he welcomes it in.
Neymar. Number 19, Messi.
That is good strength. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's O'Shea. And here's Neymar.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Petit cannot be beaten that easily.
There will be 1 minute added time.
João Cancelo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Esteglal have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Rice short changes him with that pass. Pull it. Great vision. Rice. Yamal. And it's Bellingham. That's going wide left. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Messi. O'Shea. That's destined for the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Drogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Azar. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. O'Shea. Desai, a player who needs no introduction. And it's O'Shea. Turan. Messi going after that. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he ring?
He's having a shot! There it is!
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Jeff United Chiba have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Messi. So much time and space here. A lovely feat.
Messi! And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Jeff United Chiba are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Jeff United Chiba looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in.
And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Can he finish?
Jeff United Chiba are looking to break at pace.
There will be 1 minute
Turan
added
has
time.
quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rijkaard makes the interception. And they can counter here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Players, everyone.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Jeff United Chiba looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Always onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tries to pass it through.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hazard. Could move up a gear here. For Yaya Toure. Turan. Desai. Turan. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Hazard. And it's Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. He's going for goal! What a hit. The save was firm.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Drogba. So, what can they make of this? Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's on it. Can he get away? And they're quick to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a sharp pass. And he's straight offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 10, Mbappe. Number 2, Nuno Mendes. Number 18, Vitinha. Substitutions taking place.
Serginho. And it's Vitinha. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldo wins the duel this time. And it's Mendes. Into the last 5 minutes. And the through ball. He's found a way through.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's made its way to him.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And that is that. Jeff United Chiba pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one...